Ain't no telling where they'll go, and it's nothing short of a propos. Well, they're out there fighting when they should be writing. Settle up for adventure, Brodeo.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Adventure Brodeo, a tale of battle, conflict, me forgetting to unmute the sound on Stumble Guys, all from authors of the A&D podcast, including myself, Drew Hayes, joining me, MK Gibson, and Steve Wetherill. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
And today, after some fun technical difficulties, we are playing Stumble Guys. Why? Because it loaded. Except for Steve, who will be joining us when he can.
Well, yeah, you may play Stumble Guys. I may just sit in the lobby eternally.
We realized that the UK server thing was an issue, and then
well, it was more of an issue with that because I was like in some kind of Mexican server. I don't even know how it happened. But now I'm back in North America, and they still won't let me in.
Steve's making progress. Unlike me, who is getting absolutely smoked by this first level. You can tell I haven't played in a while. But so, Steve, since you're not fighting for your life terribly, why don't you tell the people what you've been working on?
I'm always fighting for my life, Drew. Special news this week. If you've been following our YouTube or our Discord,
dang it, I was so
you
close.
possibly already know about this. If you haven't, then you don't know about it, and it's an exciting drop. Chronicles of Calamity, the comic book, issue 4, is now in crowdfunder on Indiegogo. If you've been following, you already know this is a fantastic tale of douchebaggery and adventure, illustrated by John Luther Davis, and following the adventures of the podcast, Fandingo, Bjorg, Brandon, Klaus, Silas, getting into all sorts of horrible crap that you'd expect them to get into, fighting demons, making bodily joke.
Gibby, did you make it through that first round?
Sir, I did not.
Okay, we're gonna leave this one.
Well, no, it's like we're not in it. We're spectating. Well, so I'm not watching these nerds. Screw this. Yeah, get us out of here. I'm not here to lose to children.
All right, I'm inviting Gibby. I don't know why it undid our alliance there, but it did. And Steve, just doing a quick check-in. How's it going? Oh, we have a new room code, by the way.
I don't even know where the room code is.
It's under you click party, and then there are two options. There's a create a room or a join a room, and there's a code option on that join one.
There's also friends. You just click on them and say join them.
I still don't think you're in the right server, though, because I don't see you as a friend.
Oh.
Well, he's been wanting to tell you this for some time, and this is how you found out.
All right, let's. The Weed Wizard is making another run for it. Let's see how it goes this time.
You know what? I'm going to try maybe quitting this and starting again.
This happened when I tried to play with Drew the one time you were not here. We ended up like just not playing a game that week, I think, because we couldn't get Stumble Guys to work.
Yep. Maybe we'll get the water slide level. I'm better at the water slide level. All right.
I've played this game exactly. This is number 2. So
Gibby, what have you been working on?
Oh, same as always. I am working.
And why is my character just not moving now?
Oh God, God damn it! This.
That was.
Is there a duck button by any chance, or no?
There is not. There's a slide button.
What's the slide button?
Jump, and then you jump again, and you'll kind of do a slide.
Yeah,
man, this is not a great start.
Yeah, this is a bad start for Gibby. All right, there
Steve, we need you, buddy. You're the secret sauce.
We all know that's not true. It's the Simpsons secret sauce where they leave some mayonnaise in the sun, maybe. But
I definitely see people like trying to do like fancy skip tricks that are not working for them.
Yeah, I think I'm one of them at the moment. Come on. No, not into the whirlpool. Yep. Here's the thing. The first time I tried this, I practiced before you said we're going to play Stumble Guys. And I did really well. Now I am sucking high on the tit over here, so.
Hey, we're watching Gibby now, and it looks like you're just stuck? Oh, okay.
No, because it's the 16 of 16 made it. I'm like halfway there. And New round.
It looked truly like you were just like hovering in place.
Oh, Thunderpair made it through. Congratulations. We will watch you play,
I'm
sir.
fairly good at that one particular one. You wouldn't know it from the way I
sir.
started.
But I will gladly watch you play. Not working on anything new. Doing the same villains book. Still working on the secret project. Still working on side projects. Yesterday was my birthday, and guess what I did for yesterday for my birthday? I sat down and not wrote, and I watched all of season 1 of Heels, now on Netflix. That's what I did for my birthday, and it was everything I wanted it to be.
I got a piece of pizza. Apparently there's a Ninja Turtles level here. What is happening?
Drew is a...
Oh, come on. Yes! Oh! Ah, I missed the pizza slice jump.
Have you seen this show, Drew?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No, Heels.
Yeah, I caught it a lot as a kid.
No, Heels.
No, I have not seen Heels.
It is now on Netflix. It used to be on Stars, and it is a drama following a small production wrestling company in Georgia, and it is really good.
That's not called a small wrestling company? I mean...
Well, Waka Waka. No, you'll like it. Trust me.
I remember Hartness saying good things about Heels, but I have not
It was never on... I never had Stars. Now it's... The first 2 seasons are on Netflix, and worth your time.
Well, speaking of time, mine is not going well. There we go. Yep. Did not make it to that final run. All right, Steve, are you on a U.S. server?
It says I am.
All right. Well, let's see how it goes. We will leave this one since, you know.
Yeah, we're not in the winner's circle.
Yeah, once we're out, we're out.
Let me know when you start a.
I am starting we're starting a new game. We have a fresh room code. Have you ever found an entrance point for those?
Yes, I'm one step closer.
All right. Here is
the
the new code for Steve. Get Gibby invited.
I'm in your party.
Yep.
Lousy drunk.
Hey,
there we go. I guess we weren't friends for some reason. All right, now we have invited you. That makes that easier.
And I've asked to be his friend.
All right, now we're finally here. The whole
lovely game
is together.
Hooray! Unstoppable force. Now we will surely win.
You can be the Chevy Chase character.
We have won these several times.
That's true, actually.
This isn't a water slide.
No, looks like the opposite of a water slide.
Looks very much the opposite of a water.
Oh shit!
Well, yeah, I got greedy and paid for it immediately. Ow! Okay, didn't realize how that worked.
I'm running behind a guy named.
Well, if you're past the swinging things, you're already doing better than me.
I am. Oh shit! Those things
there's
jump
a second
up.
path, huh? Come on, go!
These spikes are unforgiving.
No! Don't you do it! Don't you die! Well, who could have possibly seen that coming? Okay. This secret path sucks. I think I made a mistake.
I mean, is it a secret path?
Yeah, I think it's just a more skilled path.
Or did you just fall off something?
And I am not the more skilled player. I got cocky, and I paid for it.
I like that these puzzles are nice and straightforward. You can actually avoid them if you want. I mean, I won't because I'm not good, but you can.
Oh! Some guy pushed me down at the end. Hey, I made it through though. I'm number 16.
All right, we're gonna watch Gibby.
That was carry 2411.
This
Next
dude
time you see that guy,
pushed me like he did a little dive thing to knock me out of the way. I was like, I was gonna be number 13.
Well, I'm glad he did.
There's a guy named Racism Sheen. That's nice.
Racism Sheen, the lesser known Sheen brother.
Emilio.
Cocaine Sheen, misogyny Sheen, racism Sheen.
Oh
we all
boy.
know which one's which.
This one again.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. All right, let's.
We're both dressed as firemen.
Oh, Steve's in there too. All right, I guess it's my turn to talk about what I've been writing. Let's see. Fred 9 is in the. It is written, but that is the rough draft is done. There is still a lot of rewrites and edits, and of course all that razzmatazz. I have been working this last week on a little bit of Villains Vignettes Volume 2, which I expect will come out next year. Trying to keep the villains world a bit refreshed in between the massive tomes that take me a long time to plot and write. And yeah, I think Villains Vignettes 2 will be a really good one, and you might as well read it now because you're all going to have to start reading the series when Villains Vignettes Volume 3 arrives. So may as well hop in now.
I don't know what's kind of server we're on, but it's a problematic one.
Oh yeah, the names. Yeah, these are. I'm glad you made it.
That Officer Dragons does not. Endorse.
I can't in good conscience. I can't read these names out loud.
No.
I honestly was thinking about throwing up the cover when they did just the name. I was like, good God.
There's so much problematic.
Did you guys make it?
Steve did.
All right, let's watch Steve. There we go. Lousy Drunk.
How do I switch to him?
You right button or left button if you're on a controller.
Not suck a dick. There we go. Lousy Drunk. That's what I'm.
Not suck a dick.
Suck
one of the less problematic names on this one.
Okay, so aside from Villains Vignettes, I'm going to be working on the third Rover-powered book here pretty shortly, which number 2 is up for pre-order and will be out in ebook, print, and audiobook in December. That is my family-friendly novella series that releases a little more frequently, so if you haven't checked that out, please do.
So you don't have characters named Suck a Little Dick in it. So.
Not in that book. I have Johnny Three Dicks in Villains Code. And,
yes, you do.
That's why we have the more established, not terrible language. All right. Well, with our man Steve out, I'm gonna go ahead and walk us out of there.
There's a weird.
There's another Steve in there, but I don't trust that one.
We can't say the name of that Steve.
All right. And Steve didn't accept my friend request, so I gotta give him the number again.
I'm sure I did. Oh, Suck Little Dick won the game. That's good to know.
All right.
That's always great to see an underdog win.
What happened here?
We're on a party.
I know. I just lost the ability to start us off, though.
Yeah, Gibby's host now for some reason.
I don't know why. I have the power to kick you, motherfucker, so I'll just hit play.
Is Stumble Guys deteriorating? Is that what we're seeing here?
It definitely it doesn't feel like they've been keeping up with a lot of their stuff, like the maintenance and maybe mods.
It sounds like going back to a bar you used to go to in a town you haven't been to for a while and go, oh, this place is
I'm starting to see why I left this place.
I wasn't even close to those geysers.
Hey, water slide.
I like to think it's my natural environment. At Southern Trash, a cheap water slide was basically the best part of my summer.
Are there water slides in nature? Maybe. Well, like a penguin, I guess?
Yeah. Yes!
Oh, I drowned.
Why am I so excited about getting on a track with lava? This feels like a terrible plan.
Oh, Steve's right behind me.
Ah!
Just like a really intense fireman training exercise. Hooray!
Hey, I was first. I guess that lava track up top really helped out.
Now I'm in here with spikes and balls.
There's a lot of spikes and balls in this game.
Oh, man. That was a savage hit.
On number 4.
And Steve coming in at a solid 7.
Nice. Lucky number 7. Not quite as lucky as 1 through 6, but it'll do.
And it looks like most of the time the names are just nonsense this round. So
Excellent.
That's
far
thank
fewer
goodness.
racist names. I appreciate that. There's not one character just like just a little bit anal. So
If we're gonna get demonetized, it'll be something we do. By God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
That was a raccoon.
I'm gonna say, what people are sitting around the middle of the day playing this game with these kind of names? Like, oh, us. Never mind. I retract the question.
We're at work, Givy. I don't think that makes it better, but it is true. Oh yeah, double water slide round.
You are
nice.
man. This is just this.
I just got to get past this first non-water slide part.
This
that
is just
trips
like
me
white
up.
trash Christmas here. Oh,
Ah, dang it.
I was right behind you, Thunder Bear.
Oh, hey, that worked out. I'll take it.
Get out of my way,
It may not be pretty, but it worked.
Uh-oh. Well paused.
So, Steve, do you have any secret projects you... Oh, no!
No, that was my secret project, the launch of the comic book, which if you go to the crowdfunder Indiegogo now, type in Authors and Dragons or Chronicles of Calamity, you'll surely see it.
If you're
Please
friends
do
with me
back
on Facebook, you should see the link on my page, or I believe we have it on the A&D group page if you're following us there, so...
Lots of cool stuff. If you want to experience Jorcere's Bag of Wonder, you can get that. Or you can just get digital copies of the comic book if you don't believe in paper.
I've got a signed JLD first one up on my
Nice.
shelf right now.
Actually, I should say there are only 3 of those left. So if you want a signed original comic book page art.
I got mine at Authors of Dragons Con 2023.
Did we all make it to the final round?
Yeah, I came
2022.
first in that last one.
Go team! Oh no!
Oh no, it's this one.
What's this one? What do I gotta do?
It's fine.
There are
Just walk
blocks
into the
that are
block.
coming. You have to go around them. If they're cracked, you can dive and break them, and you will have to do that at a certain point, like these.
Yeah, I should mention if you're listening to this, there
Oh
are
geez,
only
we're going
3,
right into the trick shit.
3 of the JLD tiers left, so you might want to get them quickly. I wonder if these are completely random, because the difficulty of them seems to be all over the place.
I think it spikes as they go, because we haven't gotten any of the mandatory second layer ones yet. But those are the ones that really start screwing people up.
Oh shit! Get him, give me. I got through.
Ugh.
Nice.
Crap, 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 crap. Is it just us in this one?
Oh,
other
I'm out.
person?
It pushed me out. I tried.
We should be killing that alien, really.
Crap.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. But it pushed me to the edge.
Oh no, I fell over. There you go, don't panic. Get back up. You're a fireman, damn it. No!
I think it's me and the alien, huh?
Wizard versus
nope.
alien.
Okay, alien died.
Hooray!
Woo!
Wizards rule.
Wow. Well
Take that,
done.
you extra
Like-
real prick.
Master writer and midday video gamer.
Only
Mr.
when there's water slides. That's my secret power.
That was a good one. That was a nice mix of levels there.
Yeah, those were the ones that remind us why we play.
Speaking of play, Mr. Hayes, you missed a fun Dicey Bastards game this weekend.
I can't wait to find out what happened on the next episode. Say, Steve, when does that launch?
That would be next Wednesday.
Oh,
Not
what
this
date?
Wednesday.
You mean the 25th?
Yeah, sure, probably.
Oh, hell yeah, we all get to do turtles.
Today is the side quest where you can hear Gibby, Rick, Emily, Bevan, and myself answer the questions everyone's dying to know, like what is your favorite smell?
That was not the right way to go. Ah, come on, get back on there.
I will say this for the
Similar-
fans. If you expect the best part of the thing was the dice were on my side most of the game, and comedy ensues.
The Caber knew. He knew there was shit going down.
Oh, there was a lot of shit, my friend.
There was actually an
There was an
well,
inordinate amount of
usual
shit
amount of
going on.
shit.
Yes.
I like field goaled that perfectly.
I don't know. Water slides aren't as fun when it's mostly piss, I think.
Yeah. I just imagine these are just English water slides. Since,
Well,
you, since,
imagine
since
that.
you don't have summers, everything's
Yeah, we
cold
don't
and
have
wet all the
summers,
time.
So we're less likely to piss in our water parks than you are.
Oh God, give me. What happened?
Hey, I qualify. That's all that mattered, pal. I went to the giant
Look,
anus
just
and
knocking like, let me in.
All right. Through to the next round. We do have some kind of glowing godlike figure, though, so watch out for him.
Somebody's leveling up the whole time. Oh my
Oh, there's
God.
glowing. Well, there's also the silver guy,
Yeah.
Mr.
keep an
Growth
eye on
Hormone
him.
over there.
I kind of want to know what's up with the angry kangaroo.
I think they're
That's
all.
a good
Not gonna
kangaroo.
find out this time.
No.
All right. What's? Oh God. Are we just gonna get somewhere on these or just survive?
Just survive. The goal is to survive longer than other people.
They're constantly sinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Stay high.
Hey man, look at this outfit. Oh God damn. That was some bullshit in a good way. I literally slid off and a pillar rose up under me. Whoa.
That's what you want.
It just like grabbed me. That was weird.
You can jostle each other in this, right? Or is that the other
No,
one?
it
No,
definitely
you can.
like I was getting moved.
Yeah. Like there's a physics thing. You
Yeah,
can
you can
jot.
Ugh.
Somebody just pushed me off.
That might have been me.
There was somebody with
Oh,
the
shit.
fire.
I'm not gonna make
Watch
this
out for
jump.
him.
That's
Oh,
the same
God.
guy who got me,
Ooh.
Yeah,
or who tried to get me.
he's a mean dude. Watch out for that guy. What's his name? Is he racist? Nah, he's got a normal name.
Well, we don't know that he's not.
Yeah.
Well, in
The
fair, he
absence
didn't
of
know if I
evidence
was,
is not
you know,
the
an
evidence. The
ethnic
evidence of
minority or
absence.
not.
Is not the... God damn, what is it? The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
Of abstinence, yes. This.
All right, back at this one. They love to do this one for the final round. I think there was a game where Steve and I legitimately got nothing but this for
Oh.
all 3 rounds. Like it was a different variation on it. But,
Is that a laser
yeah,
coming at
lasers
us?
new.
Okay.
Lasers. Now we're talking.
Oh.
You just Mario'd someone into the.
I did.
electric
I
fence
felt
there.
good about it too.
Yeah,
Oh,
like that maybe racist, maybe not
Uh-oh.
guy died
this is
as
a
well.
mandatory double.
Oh no.
I'm done. I couldn't.
Yeah, those are
Alas.
tough, man. The mandatory doubles can get you.
Push him, Drew.
Man, I'm just trying to get through. Oh, I died. Oh no, I lived. They got lasered and I got spiked, and the spike knocked me up into victory.
Nice.
2 for 2. My God.
I told you
Wow.
Steve was our lucky charm.
There you go. See,
Okay.
I bring
You're a
luck.
leprechaun.
The English leprechaun. Okay, that feels like a shingles title for Steve.
It does.
So has anybody got some fun horror movies they are excited about? I've been getting back into it, looking for stuff for our Tournament of Terror / just loving horror movies in general. So I always look for that shit.
You know, Shudder's knocking it out of the park. Shudder's just doing some really good low-budget horror movies.
I picked up an AMC Plus subscription just because it has Shudder in there, basically for October.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are not great, But
No, that's horror. That's
but I've
Look-
seen like mid-grade horror movies that have been released in the cinema, and Shudder, for pure charisma, most Shudder movies just knock them out of the park. They know what they're doing.
I will say it is always gratifying when I watch a horror movie and I'm like, Shingles was better.
Well, that is Shudder's one downfall is they could have had Shingles. They don't have Shingles, and I hope that somebody got fired for that.
Maybe they don't have Shingles yet.
Yeah, maybe. They'll come around. Fools.
Come on, go, 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 go.
But yeah, I was trying to fit Late Night with the Devil. That was really fun. Low budget, but really kind of nicely handled movie. What else I've been watching on Shudder? Can't remember the one where he's a streamer and he goes into a haunted house. That was a lot of fun. There's just a bagload of really good movies on there. None of them breaking the bank, but just nice.
Yeah. Oh, what did I watch? I watched a horror anthology from 1945. I want to say it was like Dead of Night. But like supposedly it's where like the first haunted ventriloquist dummy thing came from. And
the genesis of Sloppy.
It was
the genesis of put your hand in my ass.
it was interesting. And also like I like older movies because older movies can break the formatting that we kind of consider as sacred in modern cinema.
Yeah.
And I like that sometimes they're just like, no, this is just where it ends. Tough. I find I'm more able sometimes to be surprised when there's no formula, when the formulas at play are so old or eroded they're no longer really relevant.
Or maybe they're just like, what you want a decisive ending? We're in the middle of fighting World War II. No one's getting a decisive ending right
now. So this one, it did not have the most satisfying of endings, but it was still a very interesting watch. I'll say that. I definitely get why it has like persisted in horror anthology lists, because that's one that I've seen mentioned a few times. So I was like, I'm not watching a movie from fucking 1945. And then one night I was bored and I watched a movie from 1945. So we are where we are.
There you go. Speaking of movies that aren't from 1945 but may as well be, I watched not a horror, but maybe one of the most sort of creative movies I've watched in a while. Hundreds of Beavers.
You mentioned
you
this.
Were telling
this
us
is
about
like
this.
the basically a live Looney Tunes kind of feel.
Yeah, basically it's a modern day kind of Chaplin thing, and it's just the way the movie's put together. It's there's maybe about 3 lines of dialogue in the whole thing, but there's a lot of yelling and swearing and an old-timey fur trapper beating up guys who are clearly just humans in beaver suits. All the animals are clearly just humans in suits, but it works really well. I can't explain, but the handling of it is they look more realistic than beavers by the end of it.
So is this horror comedy? What would you call this?
Pure comedy. It's
okay.
Absolute pure comedy. It's like a Looney Tune cartoon.
For a minute, I got it mixed up with Zombievers.
Yes.
I imagine that's somewhat amusing too. I can't imagine that's just a straight late horror.
Like I said, it's not great. I mean, I love horror, but there is sort of a expected give with the genre.
Yeah.
It's
a hard time taking his tongue out of his cheek.
Yeah, but Zombievers, oh my god, I did it again. But Zombievers was really fun. It knows what it knew what it was. It didn't try to be anything else. It was like movie about zombie beavers, man. It's ridiculous and gory and silly.
Speaking of horror movies, something quite interesting happened. I don't know if you guys listened to this. Steve Rosinski popped by to the Discord and told us. Red Letter Media, it was featuring this director who is much worse than Steve Rosinski, but kind of does the same sort of thing.
Right.
Micro-budget horror movies, just not as funny or charming. And Jessa Flux, who played Zip Zip in our movie, was kind of heavily featured in it. Along with her boobs, which were heavily featured as well, but that's kind of inevitable given what she does. But yeah, she got a lot of love out of that Red Letter Media appearance. So
good for her.
Yeah, some Shingles crew making it big. Good to see.
We love our Shingles alum. Uh-oh,
yeah.
Did I pick a bad...
Yeah, this is.
I'm watching Steve, and you. This is not going to go well for you, sir. No, there it is.
I went down, I think, with dignity there. Like the band on the Titanic.
And that's a turkey.
There you go.
I'm seeing a trend here.
I'm
Thanks,
impressed.
Steve.
This is amazing. Are we gonna play a perfect Brodeo?
No, we've already lost a bunch.
Oh, right. Okay.
Unexpected error.
Are we gonna play as perfect a Brodeo as we possibly can?
We were doing too good. It blew us off.
All right. I think you've got to create a room for us to join. Pending invites.
All right. Hang on, I was seeing if my crowns won me anything.
Do you get to upgrade to a racist name now? Is that what you've unlocked?
It won't let me
I got
join
5,000 high five
It won't let me join your party.
Hang on, I'm spinning a wheel for free. Let's see how it goes. Surely I'm going to win the legendary thing. Oh, hey, I got a rare. I got a pilot, but it's not as cool as my weed wizard, so the hell with you, sir. Party. Normal game. Invite.
Joining party.
And Steve. No. Bother with that.
I may need a code again.
Would have been a good chance to accept the invite.
Look, I don't know what's going on.
But you know what I've been kind of jumping back into is I did VHS 85, and I'm going to check out 94 because apparently that's supposed to be the best of them. But God, I love a horror anthology.
Yeah.
And I feel like it doesn't always get as much love as it could, and so I like that at least the VHS series is kind of keeping them going.
Yeah, I think that's because a lot of anthologies, it is a thing where they just we can get a load of people to make short horror movies and then just somehow glue that together.
Well,
and it doesn't
horror
always work.
thrives in short form sometimes.
What is that? What is that show on Netflix? Is it a terror? I know it's some kind of horror anthology.
Black Mirror?
No, not. I've seen Black Mirror. No, I think it's called Terror. It keeps showing up in my feed all the time.
I don't know how I expected that to go. All right, I learned my lesson, and I am not trying the fancy ass one this time.
But a good thing about VHS, because there's a precious little kind of joining them together, you can just watch all of them and just sort of you can get confused. Like, what was the good VHS? Because I don't know. You can appreciate each installment on its own merits.
I don't know. I know it makes it harder, but I also do love an anthology that tethers things together. Like,
yes,
Trick or Treat is the eponymous, like, good example of a horror anthology.
That's a great example. But there was something. What was it? I can't remember, but it had
I did not make it.
The Kurgan in it. It was the Graveyard.
The Creep Show?
No, it was quite a recent one. Again, it was mid-budget. Kind of just came out on streaming, but it was really nicely put together. The Kurgan is in it, whatever his name is.
Clancy Brown.
Clancy Brown, and it's called The Graveyard something.
Mr.
No, the
Krabs
Mortuary Tales.
SpongeBob.
Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob in The Mortuary Tales. Yeah, check that one out because that's a neat one.
Any great picks for
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't even know what we're doing here. I'm just jumping and hoping for the best.
Yeah, now you're just bouncing
every game
and winding around. Yeah.
Okay, so the wind is what you got to aim for.
No, horror movies, I don't go out of my way to watch them, but I don't have anything against them. I watch them here and there. I'm not a giant horror fan, but I watch from time to time.
Well, there's a lot of crap.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like I have nothing against the genre. Just
yeah. I mean, I love horror enough that I'll take the crap. But I watched something called, it's a fairly recent one, and again, it's not Shudder. It was a proper cinema release. It's called The Watchers. And it was literally like they came up with half a script and went, you know what, just run with it. No one really cares.
That is the downside, is you can get away with a lot more in horror because the fans are kind of more willing to accept stuff.
Yeah.
But that also means that you get people who just kind of half-ass things.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And,
like, horror is one of the few genres where there is a genuine indie artistic scene.
Yeah, there was like a spooky haunted teddy bear movie. I thought, okay, this is going to be formulaic because that's what they are. I can't remember, it was called like Imagine or something. And yeah, it was just
It was
dull.
the John
It
Lennon
was just-
story, and it was
It was that Ryan Reynolds If movie, and it was creepy as hell.
I haven't seen that, but that is probably a better horror movie than the supposed horror movie I went to see. It was very tame, very unimaginative, and very kind of lazily written.
I think it just comes down to like what the kind of horror it is. Like, let me see. One of my favorites is from what year was that? Mid 2000s. The Descent. I love that one. That is one of my favorites.
Oh, that's a great one. Yeah.
So I'm also a fan of the director, Neil Marshall. I like a lot of his projects he does. So
The Ritual, that's a good one.
yeah, I did like that one. That was actually pretty good.
There's a really low budget found footage, and normally found footage is just a bit crap. But it's an English one. I can't remember what it's called, where they're investigating a haunted church, and it is harrowing. Just at the end of it, I was just like, oh my god, I did not want that to happen. But the good one. I can't remember his name though. It was Mr. Krabs in the Mortuary Tales, possibly.
Mr. Krabs in the Mortuary.
There was a fairly good, again, by like horror standard. Like if it's a true call out, like a like a Trick or Treat, I'll call it as such. But when I say good, I mean good for horror.
Yeah.
Or good for indie horror. But God, I gotta remember, it was like, I'm gonna have to look it up. But it was basically a pumpkin, like the whole town comes together to try and kill this monster before it reaches the church at midnight. And if they don't, like, the entire town will be wiped out by drought and famine and shit.
Nice.
But it's like treated as like this coming of age party tale. I gotta remember what it was.
I've actually been rewatching the dumb as this is, the Warlock series on Amazon Prime because they're free.
Nice.
Yeah,
That gets very silly.
it is,
And in a good way.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Oh,
That's fun.
Warlock and Warlock 2 are some of my like just favorite dumb 80s quasi-sci horror, and it's just also Richard Grant.
Yeah.
Brilliant actor, but this is like during the start of his career, he had a great mullet. He's the Warlock hunter. Yeah, oh my god, it's just you should see.
Damn it. Body slammed a laser beam. Yeah, it's also got some like it's cheesy, but it's actually got some quite nice little horror bits in it.
Oh, it does. I mean,
It's like Witchmaster in that aspect.
Oh, I got hosed.
I was watching.
All right, Steve, it's all on you, man.
No, I'm
Streak
dead.
is on you.
Oh, you're
I'm
dead?
very dead.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Banana Man, it's all on you.
I'm rooting for
Banana Man's
Oh.
dead.
I'm rooting
All
for
right, guy from anime, it's all on you.
That's Deku from My
I was
Hero
like, I know he
Academia.
has a name. I just know I'm gonna say it wrong.
Generic anime, man. We believe in you.
Shockingly, I have not watched much My Hero Academia simply because I try to avoid stuff that skews too close to my own things, and especially if they're still going to be worked on. So since I've never not been working on superhero media, I kind of am always a little wary.
It's one of those like it is one of those perfect storms kind of things. I know your books came out before the anime though, but there is a level of like, this is you have a Deep Impact Armageddon thing going on.
I will say definitely from what I've seen, I'm like, man, thank God my books are postmarked for when they are. Like,
Right.
listen, very clearly. All right.
I guess I'm the host again.
I guess you're the host.
All right.
The host with the most.
Let's do it.
Yeah, it is definitely. Man, I'm glad I wrote and published those when I did, because
Right.
if those came out now, I would be getting some shit.
Kind of want to watch a horror movie tonight now.
Oh, I'm
Myself in the
absolutely.
mood.
I'm probably gonna do VHS 94.
The seasons are turning.
We got to do Tournament of Terror this year. I think we missed it last year just because of all the changeover
Yeah.
and stuff, but that's a tradition I love. For those not familiar, we do Authors and Dragons at the movies, where we watch. Do we have Moon Gravity? Oh, we have Moon Gravity. Okay, that rules. Where we'll watch different.
I thought there was like a movie. I'm like, I haven't heard of that one.
Oh God, I'm being just moved with the crowd. I have no agency. Also a good horror movie.
I got pulled up, almost probed.
Yeah, I like the Tournament of Terror because I know that Bevan hates horror movies, and it's a good excuse for me to share some of the horror movies that I like with somebody with his typical level of indifference and ingratitude.
I swear he picked one year. Am I crazy?
It was Dracula.
That was Dracula. That's
It's
it. He loves
one of
Dracula.
the 6 movies he likes.
Yes.
I mean, that is a very classic movie. You can't disagree with the man on his choice there.
It's very well shot. Yeah. Not very well cast, but very well shot. Try to jump into spaceship.
Yeah, this map is kicking my ass.
Oh god, I was doing really well and then I wasn't.
There's a lot going on. Aliens Aliens interfered. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true.
All right, I made it. Oh man, you know what else we need to do this year is another Ernest. We those are still some of my favorites that we've done.
Yeah, Ernest Scared Stupid. That was a good time. It's a genuinely fun movie.
Both of them. The Christmas one was enjoyable too. Once we realized that Ernest was just a god fucking about with mortals, it brought it all into focus so much clearer.
Yeah, it made a lot more sense.
And really, like, if you were an omnipotent being, I kind of get the appeal of being Ernest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna entertain myself. Whatever.
Oh, I was so close.
I wasn't even close. I got my ass kicked over and over in the back.
That
we
was a tough
were all
one.
watching you, Gibby.
I feel bad for that because I'm sorry for the poor entertainment and the bad audio. Because man,
that's what Brodeo is about.
I guess it
Poor
is.
entertainment, bad audio. Sometimes we don't even turn up. It's fucking great.
This whole thing, you've been
for
muted.
a long time. I was
no
like,
one's mentioned it.
When you mentioned horrors, I was a big American Horror Story fan. I liked the first couple of seasons, then it just kept getting weirder and weirder. I'm like, I guess I'm done. So,
I do think that Steve mentioned like horror anthologies are a bunch of horror short stories, and you're not wrong. Like, but that often I think horror is a lot better in the short form.
Yeah.
You get in, you get out, you do your thing. What?
I agree with you, but I really do appreciate it when they ham it all together with something, when there's a linking bit.
Oh,
that's what I liked about doing
got
Shingles.
knocked down.
I thought we had those stories, and all the Shingles stories were really disparate. Well, some of them were desperate too. I thought, how do we like tie this together while still making it, about child abuse?
Hey, Gibby, can you pull us out of this now that we? Oh, never mind. I can leave us ourselves. There we go. And I'm back to being host somehow.
Am I spectating again? I don't want to spectate.
All right, there you go, Steve. There's
circle
the room
out of
code.
there.
And I think this is going to be our last run, unless we all die in the first round.
Okay. Don't die in the first round.
Yeah, I don't need that kind of pressure on me, Drew.
Well, we all have to die in the first round. So
oh, fuck yeah.
50-50
I have faith in you, at least.
Well, I don't know if it's a water slide level or not. Let's hold our faith. I feel like there's a few of these that look fun that we haven't seen.
Yeah, it never puts us on. Oh, we're on the moon one again. Okay, you guys, I'll never make it because this.
Yep. Dying in the first level.
Oh boy, and with a big ass group of people too. Yeah, that's what makes part of this so hard. It's just like getting around the crowd. And whoever has the ability to do smoke bombs. I don't like that person.
Yeah, that guy sucks.
And I died. I perfectly threaded the needle. Fantastic. And I've still got one of these stupid bomb people with me. All right, he died.
Excellent.
Yeah, I was like, as God intended.
Yeah. Oh no. Sometimes the aliens will save you.
Oh, God dang it.
Plummeting to your doom.
All right, I don't know if I'm going to make it this time. I am not off to a good start. Oh my freaking hell!
Oh, you
Oh,
son of a
I'm
bitch.
definitely not making it this time. I'm getting.
Oh, I made it somehow. Oh, holy shit! Well, at least I got to
Jesus
another.
Christ! I could not get past this one freaking spot.
That happened to me. No, dear God. Ah,
All right.
titty sprinkles.
Hope everybody's in for a Gibby watch.
Hey, I'm still alive. I mean, technically, I'm sort of hovering above my doom.
Ah.
Aha. Idiots.
I've almost cleared the first set of obstacles.
This is pretty intense.
I'm just getting my ass kicked by one of these Circle Candy Cane little moon alien thing. Oh,
Yay.
damn it.
10 of 60. Nice.
All right, so we're at least going to round 2. The Royal Wii.
The Steve Wii.
Yeah. The very Royal Wii. No.
The English Wii.
Come on, almost there. Oh, I can't
Ooh.
believe I qualified on that one. I ate so much shit out of the gate.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one to start on.
Come on, I had a grip on that, you son of a bitch. I don't.
Just cut to you just in time to see you tumbling into the
Yeah, I
void.
don't even know where the hell I'm going.
Really did.
Yeah. Yep. That was well, I'm glad you two made it. I feel good for you. I suck.
That's a tough one, man. That one kicks the shit out of you.
Seems to be a jelly bear with psionic powers in the mix as well, so that's more competition than I'm comfortable with.
I also like that there's just one guy who's living dynamite.
He's just that's his attitude too.
Speaking of
It's
old
loose
horror
cannon.
flicks, as we were talking about earlier, did you ever see the
Sorry,
rise
I have
of
to
Leslie
stop you.
Vernon?
Oh
I've got to
yeah,
stop you
love
guys,
that.
because-
That's a genuine good one.
That's a classic. Yeah, that's one of those ones that
Yeah.
like that. It's like nice little deconstruction. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, that
Whenever
one.
you guys say horror movies, you say horror movies. And I'm just like,
It's my
what, are we
pronunciation. I've been
changing
heard of it.
subject?
Did you watch that horror? I can't say it. Okay, that's my speech. You found my kryptonite, Steve. Thanks.
I mean, we can talk about horror movies if you want, but
There was a play I was in high school called Nevermore, which is about the final days of Edgar Allan Poe, which are actually unaccounted for historically, blah blah blah. And in it, he like talks to the devil, and he's like threatening to send him to hell. He's like, "There are horrors down there you cannot imagine." The guy who was doing the line always kept mispronouncing it a little bit, and the teacher had to be like, "We don't want him to go. Right? Not horrors down there. It's horrors."
I wasn't singling you out there, Gibby. It's a
It hurt my
common
feelings,
American
Steve.
thing.
It hurt my feelings. No, I understand. Like people have been saying that my entire life, and I try to say horror correctly, but it's all the extra R's. I don't know what it is. It just comes out as horror. So yeah, maybe it's my regional
my
accent. You know, horror. Maybe I should just do it like all New Englandy.
Horror.
I like them horror movies. Yeah, don't go down there. Horror movies. Brad Gwynn.
Oh yeah, water slide through. It's what we water slide do.
Oh man, I was doing well. Now I'm not. Can I make
Trying
it?
to find Steve.
Just over the line. Intense. This game is intense.
Now, what was that one dumb movie? The remake of Hellraiser, the one that was on Hulu. And at least that's where I saw it because it was free there. And it's the one time I was
Yeah.
actually rooting for the Cenobites. You know, like, you know what? I don't like any of these characters. Like, you know what?
Yeah,
Kill
horror
that lady.
remakes. Oof.
What's that?
I said horror remakes are rough.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Leprechaun remake I found kind of interesting because it was obviously much worse as far as the Leprechaun went without Warwick Davis, but it did feel like they compensated by making some of the other characters actually funny.
Yeah.
They
gave it a go.
You know, there's Ice-T in Leprechaun in the Hood. I'm certainly not disrespecting his comedic skills, but
you better
for
not.
the most part, you can tell who is getting the best lines in a Leprechaun movie, and it's of course Warwick fucking Davis, as it should be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they have to remake something that they can just do infinite sequels for anyway.
Well, I assumed the remake of that one was just because they didn't have Warwick Davis anymore, who I thought had passed, but
No, he's very much.
still
He
quite
just
alive,
did Willow last year. You know, like.
I
Yeah,
don't know
he's
if he
probably
was just done with Leprechaun or they didn't want to pay or.
I like to think that he just got into the meetings like, I'm Warwick fucking Davis. You know.
Maybe.
Don't make me
I mean,
call.
the man's worked for a long time. He's
Papa
certainly
Lucas
earned
on you, so-
retirement if he wants one.
Yeah. What was that show he did with Ricky Gervais? Life is Short. That was a good one.
he was funny in that.
Man, these guys.
Also,
are good.
none of us are in this. It's just down to like, okay.
No,
Yeah, but
I'm impressed with his cat.
It was
It's so-
impressive.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't hold that against him.
Yeah. All
So
right,
did that
everybody.
dance.
I think that is going to be our Brodeo for this week. Thank you all for joining us on this stumbling adventure. We'll be back next week with more games and technical difficulties and various shenanigans. Until then, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!